Hey everyone!
Hello and good morning.
Good morning from, I don't know exactly where we're at, but somewhere in the Alaskan waters, I believe, or at least heading there.
Yes, and it is really chilly out. We do have heavier clothing in our room. We did not expect to come up here, but we wanted to do our intro from somewhere different, and here we are at the bow of the ship.
Yeah, it is a day at sea today. It is a very foggy day right now. We were looking at the weather this morning. I walked out to our veranda this morning. I was like, it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
It was 85 degrees in Fahrenheit yesterday in Vancouver. Today, it is 46 right now.
Yeah.
Here on the waters.
Yeah.
And it is very cold.
That's not counting the wind chill.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
But this morning, as we were walking up here, what did we do, Sarah?
Yeah, so we will include some footage. We got a chance to see some characters. We saw Captain Mickey and also Daisy, who was so much sass. So amazing.
We almost got her to go to Palo with us. She walked away.
She really did.
We don't know if we have photos of that, but Daisy was so full of sass. Hashtag sass forever, make it happen, sarsaparilla. But anyway, it was amazing. Captain Mickey was amazing too.
Yeah, so today on our day at sea is hashtag Chillax Day. So we have our brunch at Palo coming up in a couple of hours. We're going to go to Cove Cafe right now because we need to warm up.
Yeah.
And then also we're going to try to get a bunch of character photos in today.
Absolutely. Ready to go to Cove?
We need some coffee.
Yeah, to Cove we go. Cove Cafe done, amazing.
Cove Cafe is the best cafe.
It is the best cafe. It is the only cafe.
It really is.
Except on board the Disney Wish. Watch our video for that.
No.
Yeah, Sarah will link to that, or just watch our Wish series. But no, Cove is amazing on all the 3 other ships we've been on.
So good.
Yep.
And drinks were great as always.
Always.
If you do have a special dietary need, a couple things to know. They do actually have lots of non-dairy milk options. Today they had soy, almonds, and oat milk. So you can always ask them. They do kind of switch up the brand. So if you have a specific brand, like usually the almond milk is Almond Breeze, double check and ask them. They will help.
Awesome.
They also will help with like making sure that they have clean frothers and things like that. So always ask those questions. And most of the syrups are gluten-free. Most are dairy-free. Actually, I think all the syrups are usually pretty much gluten-free. And then the dairy is in some of the syrups.
Awesome.
So
and what did you get?
I got a coconut latte decaf.
And how was it?
It was very good. And I'm not really fully caffeinated because there was not really much caffeine in it, but it was a lovely drink. It was warm.
Yes.
And Cove Cafe is so cozy.
Yeah, and I got just a double espresso, delicious. Hopefully it'll wake me up here. I'm already awake, actually. I'm wide awake, but give me a little more pep in my step.
Yeah, oh, and we will be back because pro tip, more pro tips from us to you, you can get coffee cards. So this is a additional charge at Cove Cafe. So it's not free coffee. You do have to pay for the coffee. But they have cards that if you go, you get a little punch for every single time you go, and then once you get to a certain number, you get a free drink.
Yeah, and ours just got filled up today.
And you can use them
across all the ships.
Across all the ships and across cruises. So hold on to them.
Hold on to them. All right, ready to go. We're getting some more photos, right?
Magic shots.
Magic shots. Here we come. All right, back in the stateroom.
Back
Sarah,
in the stateroom.
what have we done?
Cove Cafe, character photos, some magic photos on the top deck, and we got to talk to Ashley
again,
and her family, which is awesome.
Yeah, we got to meet her parents and everything. Just awesome people.
Yeah, special diets in the house.
Special diets in his house. But also, really quickly, because you follow along with us for honesty, nothing bad. But let's talk about the photos we just took at the Magic Shot. So we get there first, actually, right? When was it scheduled?
10:45.
10:45 outside Deck 9 under the gazebo.
Yeah, right by Cove Cafe area.
Yeah, right there.
And the pool.
Yeah, so we get there, other people get there, and we all, like a lot of us, including Ashley and her parents, waited and waited and waited. So someone, we didn't get her name.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So someone went to make a phone call and said, where's this photographer? Because it's in the app. and we overheard her. They told her on the phone that, hey, we'll call your room. She's like, I'm not in the room. There's like 20 of us out here waiting for 30 minutes now. And so they forgot. Oops. So, yeah, they completely forgot it was on the schedule, but they did send someone up about 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
And our shots have not come through yet, but it was fun.
Yeah, I will say sometimes the things do change, but also if something is not working and it's supposed to be on the schedule, you can always go ask a cast member.
Ask someone, yeah, absolutely.
And again, we worked it out as a team with all of us. People went and asked, and then everybody kind of stayed. We all had ourselves in a line, so
yeah, we formed our own line.
Ready to go.
We were ready to go.
But also, I don't think we mentioned it. Did we say we went to Mickey's mainsail?
No, we didn't, because I got a shirt. Yeah, hold on.
We'll post some video of the.
It's not as crowded in there.
Of the store. So it's crowded. It still was busy. We got the one.
And only large left.
Only large left.
For me. So I'll be wearing it at some point on this
because I wanted to get it for him last night, but it was chaos.
Yeah.
And so that is a more pro tips. I feel like everything here is going to be a pro tip. So if you are coming on an Alaska cruise, check every day. They do restock every single day. All the merchandise, and they had everything. The dolls, they sold out last night.
They had
and
back.
Mickey in their Alaska outfits, they were all back.
Yep.
Almost everything was fully restocked. So come back in the next day or throughout your cruise. Most of the stuff is going to be there.
Yep. And with that, we're going to change and get ready to go to Palo.
I'm excited.
Let's go. Palo Brunch.
Because we are getting ready for Palo Brunch shortly. However, Captain Thor, who is our captain of the ship,
Captain Thor,
who is amazing, did an announcement really quickly and was just giving us an update of what was going on. They were saying that the fog was actually very unexpected this morning, so the rest of the day is supposed to be like this, which is like insane. So he was also giving us a little bit of information. We are in Canadian waters still. We will be in Alaskan waters sometime around midnight tonight if everything goes to plan. And this right here is Princess Royale Island. Princess Royal.
Yep.
And he was saying that there's a fun fact here that there are a lot of black bears here. The black bears, we have the binoculars, we're going to be using those. And he was saying that the black bears are actually very light in color, so they don't have the traditional black bear color.
Only place in the world
that these black bears happen to have this sort of like more of a light brown shade.
They just evolved that way here. Very, very cool. So, but yeah, we got binoculars, but we have to change to go. We haven't seen any wildlife yet, but we are looking. We will try to get footage, of course, if we see any. But so far, nothing. But always bring binoculars. Did that come through?
I don't know if it came through.
Hopefully you can hear us. We don't have our mics on. We're doing this very quickly.
Yeah, because I thought it was really cool that they're actually giving us a lot more information and then just fun facts about the area. So up, down, all around, and definitely keep an ear out for lots of interesting information.
Very cool. All right, ready to get changed?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So we are here in Palo, and spoiler alert, we have eaten a couple of courses in this meal.
We have.
It was very busy in here when we got here. We got here at the last seating, which was 12:30, so it was pretty crowded still. So we decided, just because we're in the middle, you can see here.
There were people right to our right over there.
Yeah, so we were just trying to be a little respectful of folks because it is a nice chillax brunch. But now that it's quiet, we thought we'd give a quick update. We've gotten some bread. I got some gluten-free bread, which is always
I'm going to try. Yeah, we did
we'll put
eat
some
a lot.
Photo, we'll put some photos in here. And then we each got an antipasti plate. I had a seafood one. Brandon had kind of the meat and cheese one.
And you'll be inserting the footage, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And we'll
delicious.
probably show some footage. The chef and our server, Roberto, out of control.
Roberto from
Out of
Italy is out of control, amazing. The chef, we don't know his name, but they have been over talking about our allergies and everything. Yeah.
So everything has been great. They also made, pro tip.
Yeah, we got to insert more footage.
They did make a gluten-free
I'm going to pan
pizza
down. That's all we have
for
left.
us. It does contain dairy, but they made a gluten-free, and it's my favorite. It's no longer on the menu, but it's grape and gorgonzola with some balsamic vinegar on it, and it was phenomenal. Brandon and I kind of destroyed it.
All right, so quick cut there. Roberto had come back with more food. And
Yes.
Sarah, what did you get?
So many courses. So I got some gluten-free pancakes. These can be made gluten-free and dairy-free. It does have some whipped cream on it with some fruit, some fresh mint, and then also some maple syrup. Note that this is not 100% pure maple syrup, so if you do not feel comfortable with that, you're going to want to probably go with it without. But I always enjoy the pancakes here.
Take a bite.
And they do waffles here too, gluten-free, but I like the pancakes better. I don't know why I said that so weird, but I like the pancakes better.
Sarah, do you want to quickly talk about the iced tea? Unsweetened iced tea and why it's so special here?
Well, it's so special because it is made with ice cubes that are made from iced tea.
Yeah, so those are not just regular ice cubes. Literally, they're frozen iced tea.
So it doesn't dilute the tea, which can get watered down with too much ice. So this is one of my favorite things. Remy does it too on the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy as well. It is one of my favorite things about Palo and Remy.
Awesome.
So good.
Okay. I've already had 2 bites, everyone. It's the 3 cheese omelet. Not 1, not 2, but 3 cheeses. Does everyone remember Sesame Street and the cow? And it's a mess, I'm sorry. But
and all the omelets can be made
so
gluten-free.
good.
They can also make them dairy-free.
It's delicious. We're going to dig in. And yeah, like Sarah said, we didn't vlog the first part of this because there were quite a few people around us, and this is not a place that you necessarily want to, interrupt people and stuff like that. But we're pretty much going to close this place down now. But there's a few other families in here. But yeah, this is delicious. My bread service was delicious. I already had enough of it. But and Sarah will insert footage of that. But it was delicious. Palo is still a winner. All right, everyone, I am getting full. I've already had enough bites of this. I got the celery soup as well.
But what did you say? You said what?
There it is. And I would be a little more energetic normally, but your old friend Brandon has had a lot of food, and it's finally catching up with me today. But there it is. Hashtag there it is. Make it happen, everyone. If we come together as a group, we can make it happen. The Hashers, as I call ourselves. But no, the celery soup is delicious. There's also sausage in it. Absolutely delicious. After this, we have our main entrees, correct?
Oh, so much food.
Still more food coming, but we'll see you with our entrees. All right, so entrees are here.
Entrees are here. I got the snapper. I will say I've had this before and really loved it. The fish is pretty overcooked today. The flavor's good on it. The saffron potato is great. The sort of ratatouille here is really great. Not my favorite version of this, but you know what? I am so dang full.
Yeah, we are beyond
it's probably
full.
Okay.
So it's
but yours looks really good.
Yeah. So yours, Sarah, you would say is okay at best.
It's okay.
All right, but everything up to this point has been amazing.
Phenomenal.
So the red snapper is it? Okay, so
yeah, everything else is great.
Okay, so just the red snapper.
It's just very overcooked. That's all.
All right, so let's look at it again. All righty. So fish is overcooked.
Else, phenomenal. Like the pizza, so hot and fresh.
Yeah, and we still love Palo. All right, so I have had a few bites of mine. I got the sirloin, correct?
Yep.
And it's pretty good. Yeah, it's a good sirloin. Cooked medium. Very good. I think we've said this in other videos. For us, except for dinner. Dinner's totally different. For Palo Brunch, it's everything up into the entree that's phenomenal.
I agree with that.
So yeah, this is good. Recommended sirloin. Nothing to say it's bad, but everything was better than this. From the bread service, to the celery soup, to the antipasti plate, to the what else? The omelet, and even the pizza. This is good, but out of the entire Palo Brunch, it's not my least favorite. It sounds like I don't like it. It's just it's my least favorite.
Yeah, not the same kind of
awesomeness.
Yeah,
Yes.
but no, still good. I'm eating it. Sarah's is a little overdone, you said, but it's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been an awesome
Amazing. Our desserts came and we're sharing dessert.
Roberto made us. He said we
Yeah.
had to.
And Sarah already took a bite of one of
So we
them.
got 2 gluten-free, peanut, tree nut-free.
Let's go over here first.
Desserts. So this is Sablon. It's been modified. I love this dessert because it kind of has like a toasted marshmallow. It's got fresh fruit in it. Very good. And then we also got a chocolate raspberry
Which, hold on.
tart that was
There's
modified.
a piece missing. Sarah, how was it?
So rich.
So
So
rich.
good.
Look at this, everyone. Does everyone remember the Saw movies? So we're sorry Roberto came back. Again, no interruption from Roberto, but he was making sure we were doing okay. He's amazing.
And he was just telling
Yeah,
us
go
how
ahead,
he
Sarah.
loves recommending this dessert because it's actually gluten-free and dairy-free.
Yeah.
Because it is just made with egg and Marsala wine. So there's actually no, it just
No
looks
dairy.
really rich, but there's absolutely no dairy in it.
Yep.
And it's got fresh fruit. It's like toasted marshmallow. It's winey. I love this dessert. So
Good.
yeah, this is one I always recommend. It looks maybe like it's not that exciting, but the flavors in it are just super phenomenal. And gluten-free and dairy-free, which is kind of awesome.
Yes, and I've already bitten into this myself. Absolutely delicious. Again, I've destroyed the spiral thing. Remember the movie Spiral? Starring Chris Rock, set in the Saw universe. Actually, it was called Spiral from the Book of Saw.
It's true.
But anyway, delicious. We're going to finish up and head out because, I mean, look
We
at
need
these
to walk.
views.
And it's amazing out.
It's hard to see
Oh,
through
look,
the
there's
windows.
like a tugboat over there.
Yeah, it's insane. It's not going to do any justice.
Yeah,
And they're setting
it's
up right here for a
phenomenal.
wedding. So whoever's getting married there, congratulations to them. But this is incredible. Just incredible. And we're back in our stateroom after an amazing Palo.
Well, you can see I've changed already. Brandon
I have not.
has been just enamored with
Nature.
amazing views, which I cannot blame him at this point.
Does everyone remember the great film, The Revenant? Which was not set in Canada
No,
or
this-
Alaska.
We actually looked this up because I said I thought it was Montana or the Dakotas, and I was right.
It was the Dakotas,
Yeah,
right?
and Montana.
Yeah. Anyway, but look at this. It's amazing. We're about to get changed. Sarah's already changed.
I'm ready to
And
go.
we're going to go back up to the top deck and just take photos and enjoy this. And, oh, there's a little boat over there.
I wonder if that's one of the pilot, because they have the Canadian.
Yeah, the Canadian pilots, we were
Pilots.
told, have to get off, and the Alaskan pilots have to
Yeah,
get
I
on.
know.
So,
I wonder if there's somebody connected
Yeah.
to that, because we are in a very narrow area. If you look here, you can see, well, it probably doesn't translate as well
Yeah.
on camera. We're very close, and we're very close on the other side, too.
Yeah.
So my guess is we have exterior boats and pilots on board to help us.
yeah.
But this is, seriously looks fake. It's crazy.
Yeah, we've said it before, but we'll say it again. It looks fake. And there's Sarah just looking out.
I
So,
can't,
No.
y'all. It's amazing, and we have not seen any dolphins or seals or whales yet, but I'm hoping we are soon. But even this is just, we've seen some waterfalls when we're walking back,
Yeah.
and wow.
so ready to get changed? Oh, you're changed. I'm going to get changed. We're going to head back up.
I'm ready to go. I
Yep.
was ready to roll out in like 2 minutes.
All right, let's go do this. All right, this is insane.
There are literally no words
Yeah,
for how amazing this is. I wish, again, it's so hard because I
You
know
can't describe it.
my eye is going to see something totally different than what you see on camera. It's going to be beautiful on camera, but it is just spectacular in person. It is glorious weather.
Yeah, it's
Views are phenomenal.
I was just talking that I'm hot. This shirt might come off, and we all know. Do you want to see me without a shirt on?
Oh no,
I'm just kidding.
Brandon.
No,
Not
it's
on the Alaska cruise.
Not on the Alaska cruise, but no, this is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to get some footage, and Sarah, you're going to insert some of the footage there and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I'm sure I'll have lots of like montages of all the different things, but like mountains over here, mountains over
Yeah.
here, snow caps, like
I have
and it's
no
just we're
clue.
so close to
You know what?
everything. It's insane.
This isn't working, everyone. You know? Oh wait. You know what? Uh-oh.
There we go.
We're trying. How's that? I don't know how it is. Anyway, coming back. Oh.
Gimbal for the win.
Gimbal for the win that we have no clue how to work. Well, we have a little clue how to work, not just doing it on the fly like
This
that.
is,
Anyway.
I keep saying it's not going to get any better, but it's going to keep getting better. Tomorrow's Glacier Day, and even today, the more we keep moving into the inside passage area, it is just
gorgeous.
Wow.
So I want to go enjoy it, get some footage for everyone.
Can't wait.
All right. All right, we are up here. Well, you guys just saw us over on the rear of the ship, right?
Yep.
And
although this is going to be a true test of our mics.
True test.
It's very windy.
Yeah, it is extremely windy right now. So if you can hear us, well, we'll see. If you can't hear us, we'll put captions in.
The gimbal looks like it's about to take a...
Is the gimbal going to fall? No, it's not. We're not going to let it. Use the force, everyone. Steady yourself. No, it should be steady. But no, look at this. It is gorgeous. What do you think, Sarah?
There literally are not words.
I'm gonna. If we just back off for a minute.
There's mountains over on the other side.
Look.
Snow.
It's
just.
Oh yeah, snow right there.
Yeah, the other side is even more. There's just snowy mountaintops over. I'll include some footage in it, but
this isn't just something we've been in for 5 or 10 minutes.
It's been all afternoon.
It's been all afternoon. It is absolutely incredible. All right, we are on our favorite deck. No matter what cruise, Bahama cruise, obviously this Alaskan cruise, but deck 4, Sarah.
Deck 4, the Promenade deck, the best deck. And this cruise is no different. It is like, I was just saying to Brandon that I was feeling super tired after our brunch, and this view right here is life affirming. Just sitting on the little benches, sitting on the loungers, watching mountains, greenery, just everything super close by. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, these chairs, what are they called? Loungers?
Yeah.
Are amazing. Very quickly.
The Titanic chairs.
Titanic chairs. Let's go back to our Wish video where for some reason on the Wish, out of all the cruise ships.
No shade.
No, they're not in the shade at all.
Oh, and they don't have
for your legs. Yeah, it's a cushion here and on your rear. Here in your rear, but not your legs. So hashtag here in your rear. Make it happen. But this is gorgeous. I hope when we're talking right now, or maybe as soon as we're done, Sarah will flip the footage around and we can show what we're looking at. Also, I think the last time we spoke, we were up on deck 9 and our camera almost fell over. It was getting super windy.
Yeah. And when we went to
the bow of the ship, or the front,
holy cow, that was the most insane wind.
Yeah, people were laughing, and we weren't the only ones. There were people almost falling over. When you get to the very front of the ship, as far as you as a guest can go, extremely windy right now. Here we're doing okay. There's a breeze.
I was just going to say, pro tip, don't forget about this deck.
Yeah.
Whether you're on a Caribbean cruise or you're on another cruise, come to deck 4, hashtag chillax, and just enjoy amazing views and a nice low-key spot.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some more footage here for you guys, and we're just going to sit and enjoy it.
It's really nice.
It's literally insane. We'll talk more about it in the debrief. Oh, also, Palo. We will do that in the debrief as well.
Oh, yeah, stay tuned. We'll recap
Stay tuned. We're going to recap Palo. We just want to come out and enjoy this. Again, once, maybe twice in a lifetime thing. We're going to assume it's once, maybe twice. I don't know. But anyway.
No, Brandon says we have to come back.
I've already said we have to come back. It's amazing. Anyway, we're going to enjoy it.
Well, I think we found our new favorite bar and lounge on the Wonder, because this place is awesome.
Yeah.
The theme is awesome. It's super chillax. The cast members are super awesome, and they have a fantastic wine, champagne, and bourbon and whiskey menu. So I ended up getting the Taittinger Rosé. It's actually the bin option today. So there's a sommelier bin that you can get kind of it's a surprise. So you might get kind of a standard drink, you might get something a little fancier, but I got the Tattinger Rosé, which is marked about $20 on the menu, and
Okay.
we're paying $11 for it. So sometimes you can get, if you've watched our 5-day on the Dream, we actually ended up getting some Dom Perignon out of the
Very
Sommelier
cheap,
bin
yes.
for $11. So it is another pro tip that sometimes you can get some really good options from there. So I always love the Tattinger. This is no different, probably. The Rosé is not my favorite Tattinger. I actually love the regular, or the Grand Cru is really good, and Nocturne is really good too, because we tried that on another cruise. But you can't go wrong with Tattinger.
Awesome.
Super good champagne.
Awesome. And I don't know what I got.
I cannot wait. Brandon got 3 Scotch whiskeys, and the presentation was great.
Yeah, we got
and
some video.
Brandon is very excited for it. I'm excited to see him
let
try
me
it.
try the first one at least. Oh, really quick. I almost cut right there, but let's look out. We have never heard on any of our Disney cruises the horn go this much, the foghorn. It was gorgeous out, and we literally rolled into fog, and now it sounds like we're watching the movie The Lighthouse. Of course, now it's not picking it up. But no, we are now in the fog, or the mist, and it's getting scary.
You don't like me lobster.
All right, and as Sarah said, I got 3 Scotch whiskeys. I forgot exactly what I...
Oban something or other, and
It's called the Single Malt Club, Oban Little Bay, Talisker Dark Storm, and Lagavulin 16 Years. Am I pronouncing any of those correctly?
No.
Probably not, but I cannot wait. So let's do the first one. Everyone, I'm picking it up again because I don't have a clue.
Okay, and quickly, shout out to Trent, our cruise director,
Who just walked by. Did
He's
you get him in the
awesome.
footage?
Yeah, I just have him walking by.
So, Oban.
Oban. It's a place in Scotland. I have actually stayed there. Fun facts.
Everyone,
Travel
there it
fun
is.
facts.
Sarah's been to Oban. But let's have some Oban Little Bay. I'm in a state of grace.
More than actually being in Alaska.
There it is.
Okay.
We don't, there's the
Oh,
foghorn.
there's the foghorn. Yeah, you won't.
We don't
probably
need
go.
Alaska anymore. We have
Excuse me?
the Cadillac Lounge.
Excuse me?
But guess where the Cadillac Lounge is? In Alaska. So no, this is amazing. I'm gonna sip this and we'll go on to the next one then. All right, so I finished, as you guys can see, the Oban Little Bay, not the Big Bay. It's a little bay because Oban has a tiny little bay in Oban, Scotland. I don't know if that's true at all, everyone. I just made it up.
It's right on the ocean.
So, next is the Talisker Dark Storm. I like it a lot smoother. Oh, there's an afterburn. I actually like the Oban Little Bay better. This is really good. The Oban Little Bay to me tastes... This is going to sound weird. Leave a comment if you understand. Not if you understand, but if you agree with this kind of stuff. The Oban Little Bay actually tastes expensive. Does that... The Talisker Dark Storm tastes really good, but it tastes like middle shelf whiskey. Of course, Sarah, do some research, put a caption. It's probably the top shelf whiskey that you have to ask for from behind the counter. But it's really good, but I did like the Little Bay a little better. Little Bay a little better. Hashtag Little Bay a little better. Make it happen. But I'm going to finish it up, and then we'll move on to the Lagavulin 16 year. All right, so last but certainly not least, the Lagavulin 16 years. Leave a comment if I'm pronouncing that wrong, because I know I am.
110%.
Lagavulin. Does anyone else where you live at, not you, Sarah, but whoever's watching us, have a Sinopolis theater chain in your neighborhood? Because no one knows. Sinopolis themselves has no clue how to pronounce it. Sinopolis, 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 and those are their own commercials. That's the Lagavulin. Nobody knows. 16 years.
And she said this is the most smoky one.
Yeah, she did say that, yes. The Lagavulin 16 years is my favorite, followed by the Oban Little Bay, and then finally the Talisker Dark Storm, which, again, wasn't bad, but when you have the Oban Little Bay, and this one I just had, the Lagavulin 16 years, it feels like the middle one. That Dark Storm is kind of a outlier. To me, it does. leave a comment. Do you love it the best? Because you might, but this is a delicious flight, highly recommended, and I want to get another one. Sarah, go.
Okay, we are back in the stateroom after the awesomeness of Cadillac Lounge,
which we might go back to tonight.
We're going back again.
Yep.
But we decided we needed to change because it is formal night, and we had heard most people were like hit or miss on whether it was actually fully formal night. Y'all, we're very, very, very dressed down. We failed.
Yeah, we have dressed up, I believe, before for one formal night on a cruise. We dressed up, and I had a full suit on.
Well, we did Remy.
We did Remy,
and
but that was like also formal night, right?
A full, very formal dress.
Yeah, very formal. Long story short,
we're going to change into our Palo stuff again.
Which isn't exactly a full suit or anything like that.
Not super fancy, but a little bit more nice.
But also.
And also, we just came back to the room.
Like, we're rushing, yes.
Yeah, we're rushing. We have 45 minutes before dinner, so we're okay. But we forgot. I knew we were getting this, but we actually officially got it in the room. Because we're doing the silver anniversary at sea, we actually got a framed...
sorry, everyone. Sorry.
A framed piece of art. So everybody who's doing the silver anniversary at sea right now is getting this framed art. It comes in a nice little box, so it'll help us when we're packing, and it's going to have to travel across the U.S. And that has a little nice certificate of authenticity in here too, which is super fun. So I completely forgot about this.
Yeah, and Sarah, really quick, and then we will shut this off and change and head downstairs because it is jammed down there. What is the silver anniversary at sea?
It's the 25th anniversary of Disney Cruise Line, so they're doing a whole silver anniversary at sea. This is the first Alaska sailing that is celebrating silver anniversary at sea, but that started on May 1st.
Okay.
So we're 2 weeks into the silver anniversary at sea. All of the characters have special outfits. There's special little shows and stuff, new song, and then of course limited merchandise, and even like at Cadillac Lounge, we got silver anniversary at sea coasters as well.
Yep. Ready to go? Let's change.
Let's do a costume change. Okay, so we are in Triton's, and this meal is moving very fast compared to
much
last
faster
night.
Than yesterday, yeah.
Because we pre-ordered, a lot of things were expedited, which is great. That means things are moving along in the allergy side of the kitchen. So I got what was supposed to be the ice lobster and jumbo shrimp, but it looks like it is just shrimp today. I'm not going to turn down just shrimp, though.
Nope.
This is a standard one. It is gluten-free. It can be made dairy-free, so you're just going to want to ask for that. But I always love this, especially if you like shrimp. If you're a shrimp fan, this is a good appetizer and short, and it's light. We had so much food today. I really don't want a ton of food, so this is working out pretty well. But yeah, very good.
All right, so I got the fried brie, and usually it comes two. I got 2 fried brie orders, which means 4.
Because Brandon loves and lives for the fried brie.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of it, though, because I had no idea how much Palo would truly fill us up today. If this was any other night, Sarah can confirm, you've seen our other vlogs, I could eat 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Tonight, I don't know if I can do all 4. It'll be a, what would you say, Sarah, a very light food night? Because I am still completely full from Palo, but these are so good.
It's his favorite.
There it is. Is this the best thing on the cruise? Probably. It's so good.
Pro tip, if you are gluten-free, you can actually request for this to be made gluten-free by giving them advance notice and pre-ordering it the night before.
Yeah, we've had it gluten-free before.
Yeah, we've gotten it gluten-free several times.
The fried brie is the highest of high recommends, gluten-free or otherwise.
It's soup time. It's not a Disney cruise ship until we have potato soup. I feel like
what is this?
Okay, this is the potato leek soup.
Yep,
and I'm sorry to all the people watching this video. I feel like I cannot. Words are hard.
Words have failed us. Yeah.
No, words are just hard this cruise. So we got the potato leek soup. It is gluten-free. It is vegetarian, and it's going to typically, this one does, I believe, contain dairy, but a lot of times the soups are also vegan. They try to make them really allergy-friendly, which is great, because Brandon, who loves soup, can't often have the soups because they often have chicken broth in them, and he's allergic to chicken.
Yeah.
So soups on Disney Cruise Line are kind of our favorite, and we love the potato leek. So this is when we've gotten a ton of time.
All right, let's take a bite. Just as good as it always is, yeah.
I'm so full, and yet...
Yeah, everyone, we are
I'm
both...
going to literally eat all of this because I love this soup so much.
All right.
But we have to have a quick Braden reaction.
Yeah.
Because he loves the soup. Even if he's full, he's going to eat it.
All right, so potato...
See, we can't talk. Words are hard.
Potato leek soup? Potato leek soup for me as well. Potato. I am grotesquely and disgustingly full right now, everyone. Let me take a bite. I will tell you how it is. And here we go. Warming.
Healing.
Life fulfilling. I will eat what I can. If we did not have Palo today, I would eat every bite of this and then drain it in my mo. But it's delicious, Sarah. Yours is still delicious.
It's really good, yeah.
So let's dig in, and everyone...
Do what we can.
If you've been to Palo or Remy, well, Palo, does Remy have a brunch?
Yeah, it does.
All right, if you've been to Palo or Remy brunch on a Disney cruise ship, and after that you can do a full dinner, please leave a comment. Tell us how you do it. Tell us in detail about your stomach and your intestines and your esophagus and everything. We need to know these details.
We need the pro tips.
We need the... Anyway, this is delicious for real. We are so full. That's the last time I'll say it for now. Let's dig in, Sarah.
All right, entrees came, and I got a modified version of the salmon dish that's on the menu. It's normally comes crusted with, I think, like a horseradish panko, but it's simply by itself, some simple seasoning, and then it looks like a parsnip puree, some Swiss chard, and looks like a little bit of mushroom. So very simple. I'll be honest, I just need something simple and light at this point, so this should do the job.
We all do.
Yeah, and again, if you are gluten-free, this is gluten-free. It can certainly be adjusted. They can do some different things to make you a dairy-free option as well.
Take a bite, Sarah. How is it?
Oh, it's good.
It looks good.
It's a parsnip puree.
Okay.
It's good. Salmon's pretty well cooked. Nice, light. Thank goodness it's not a huge portion, because I'm very full right now.
Yeah, let's finish this up.
But good. And Brandon's looks good too.
All right, so I got the Chateaubriand. Briand. Who knows? But I'm not going to say I'm not going to finish it because I already swore to you guys that I wouldn't be saying I'm full again. So I'm not going to say I'm full. Let's have a bite.
And you get this a lot. It's a gluten-free dish.
I get this a lot.
It can be made dairy-free. Pretty allergy friendly.
It's good.
It's usually a solid safe bet at Triton's Royal Palace.
Probably
Royal
one of the
Court.
best steaks on the cruise.
Yeah, I would agree.
Without a doubt. So good. I'm going to eat what I can of it. And then we got dessert. And then we're going to roll on out of here. Because we're tired. We're full. And we got a debrief. Hashtag debrief. All right, so we're on our way back to the room. And we don't want to be too loud right now, even though we just fell back an hour.
Yeah, we did.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, we're talking about that. We're in a different time zone.
Oh, that's some cute magnets.
Yeah, some of these doors are incredible. Again, you're not required to decorate your door on a Disney
cruise.
cruise.
They have our 25th anniversary at sea. That's actually very similar to the one we have. Yeah.
So, if you ever watch these videos and any of these doors are yours, leave a comment.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite things.
I'm going around.
We will actually walk around. Whoop.
Yeah, they're all around us.
Yeah, we will typically walk around.
Oh, sorry for the footage, everyone. She's
here.
right here. She's right here.
Yeah, we'll typically go around and look at different magnets and stuff that people have put on. Look, Papillon.
Hold on.
Mama
That's
Joy.
so cute. Mama Joy. Leave a comment for Mama Joy. She would love that. She loves papillons.
Yeah, and they have papillons. So.
Yep.
So cute. But yeah, if you were on a Disney cruise ship, you are not required to have things like magnets. No. But there are some really cool decorations. And we've now become magnet people.
Yeah, as of this cruise. Well, we put some up.
Oh, that's fun. They have a Capilano, Vancouver. Cool.
Be it one magnet or 50 magnets. We'll show some other rooms that have 1,000 magnets on them, and they're all cool. Very neat. So, all right. So you'll see us in the room. Head back to the room. All right, Sarah, and our mics are off.
It is legit freezing out here, but it was so
38 degrees or something.
So foggy out earlier, and then all of a sudden we were flipping on the TV because we came back to relax, and I looked at the bridge view, and I was like, that can't be the bridge view right now. And we opened up the blinds, and I was like, that is the bridge view right now. Look at this.
We'll get, we have other footage.
Insane.
It's fake. There's layers in the sky.
Yeah, literally, it's like red and pink and orange and yellow.
And blue for the water, and the water looks fake.
It is.
The water looks fake. It looks like CG water or something like that. The sky looks fake. It all looks fake.
It is.
In the best way possible.
Unbelievably beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And we had to come out, but we are freezing.
We're going back in to
debrief.
debrief. Okay, everybody. We are back in the room. You guys just saw we were out. We're warming up, but it is now time.
We're still a little chilly.
I'm a little chilly. It is now time for hashtag debrief.
You know it. You love it.
Yep. So, Sarah, I know we want to keep this short-ish. So, lead us. Where are we going?
Let's try. So, I think just overall thoughts of the day. Day at sea is always kind of a, I want to say chillax day, but today was not really chillax because we had so much stuff outside to see.
Yeah. I want to go.
Oh my God.
You will never see everything on any Disney cruise, but especially an Alaska cruise. We've, of course, done, as probably many of you have, a Bahamian cruise or something.
Caribbean cruise.
It's
Those
all
are
ocean.
a little bit more low-key.
This is, there's always land. There's
wanna
always
keep seeing
gorgeous.
things.
Yeah. Ooh, let me look it up. But no, it is absolutely gorgeous. You just have to, and which we did, by the way, coming on board. You have to accept you're going to miss things. We probably missed a whale already. Who knows? But we have yet to see wildlife. Well, not counting birds.
Yeah,
we've seen birds. Those are wildlife.
We've seen a lot of birds.
So we've seen a lot of birds and a lot of driftwood. There is driftwood everywhere. We saw some drift poles, everybody. Some drift metal
we
poles.
Saw some crazy.
So yeah, some crazy stuff
out there.
Which is too bad actually that it's in the ocean. But we saw some crazy stuff. But anyway, Sarah, guide us on.
Well, I was gonna say maybe highlights of the day. For me, the highlights, number one, was just, of course,
my highlight.
Being outside.
Being outside anywhere. Deck 4, our veranda.
Amazing.
But if you do this and you're on your second day, you need to ensure you make it up to the top deck.
Yes. Decks
deck 9, 10.
You got to go up
You
there.
have to go up because the mountains are on all sides of you.
It is the scale of it.
The scale
is
ridiculous.
You just feel so surrounded by everything. We both have seen mountains. You grew up with mountains.
I grew up with mountains, but it's still humbling.
Yeah, I feel like I've never seen
stuff
like this before.
You're in this giant behemoth of a man-made structure, which we're in right now. And this is one of the smaller of the cruise ships, by the way, but it's still a behemoth. It's massive, a leviathan, if you will. But then you put it next to these timeless mountains, these that are eons old. Probably older than millennia? Eons? What's older, an eon or a millennia? Leave a comment. Eon? Millennia. Anyway, we're moving on. Sarah put a caption because one of them is long, but they're ancient, they're timeless, and they dwarf this ship.
Yeah.
They dwarf it.
Everything out there has been amazing. And the colors, just
vibrant.
Everything. Amazing.
Let's say it before. I think many, many, many other people who have been here have said it, be it on a vlog, a blog, your friends, your family, or yourself. You can take an amazing photo at super duper resolution on your DSLR, incredible camera, and I'm sure they're incredible, by the way. You can record in 1080p, 4K, 8K, 12K nowadays.
Doesn't
however many frames a second you want.
Seen it in person.
No, nothing.
For sure.
If you like our footage, if you like anyone else's footage, times that by 1,000.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that's what you get here. It's
amazing.
It's mind-bogglingly awesome. So.
Yeah. So I would encourage you, if you are doing this cruise, be out and about.
Yep.
And if you need a break, deck 4, promenade deck, or even if you have a veranda, those are great spots to still see things, but just kind of take down a little bit and just kind of relax. So that was, and will continue to be the highlight, is just being out in all the awesomeness that is Canada and Alaska.
Yeah, it's incredible. And we're on an amazing ship. Everything here is just amazing. The ship we're on, the water, the mountains, the sky, the clouds. Mother Earth itself, everyone.
Oh, boy.
Mother Earth itself.
Oh, boy.
So, anyway, what's next? We got a lot of photos. Excuse me, everyone. Hiccup. We have a lot of photos today we took.
Yeah, and that is another pro tip. there are tons of characters throughout your cruise. We have seen the characters, although we haven't gotten photos yet, we have seen them in their 25th anniversary, silver anniversary.
We're waiting to get photos. They're all amazing, though.
Tonight was formal night outfits. They also have their Alaska outfits coming soon, which is tomorrow. So take those opportunities. We did get the photo package. We don't
never gotten it before.
Yeah, we don't really normally buy. Well, we've never bought it.
We've never bought it.
We've never bought it before, but we really wanted to for this one. So we've been taking advantage of as many different kinds of photo ops as possible. Not every photo is going to be your favorite, but it's been great because we've gotten some really nice ones, some fun photo, like ones where they've added in like Pluto and stuff like that. So that's been really fun.
Oddly enough, the magic shots, or whatever they call them,
have been fun.
Those have been the better ones.
Yeah, those have been our favorites.
Those have been our favorites so far. Usually they're not when you're in the parks, but here they have been. They've been great here.
So definitely take advantage. And if you don't buy the photo package, that's okay. They will take a photo on your phone.
Yes, yeah. If you see them taking photos,
we've had them do it with the phones too.
Absolutely, yeah. If you see them ever taking photos with we call it Photo Pass, but it's actually called Photo Pass here.
It isn't here.
We're going to keep calling it Photo Pass, everyone, but that is not what it's called.
No.
But we're still Photo Pass. So if you see them, the Photo Pass, the Shutters team, taking the photos with their big lights, they have the big setups and everything. There will always, that we've seen so far on every cruise we've ever taken, including this
especially
one.
with the characters.
Yeah, there's almost always, with a character, always someone else with them, typically, that will happily take your camera and just snap away and everything. So don't hesitate at all. If you don't want to buy the photo package or buy your and you can buy your photos individually too.
Yes,
We've almost done that, but we haven't. We took some really good ones one time on the Dream with the Photo Pass people, and we almost bought them, but we chose not to. We got good ones on our own cameras and everything. Yeah. But it's always available to you. So
definitely. And then I would say sort of my third highlight of the day was Palo Brunch, because Palo Brunch is always awesome.
I can still barely breathe from Palo Brunch, y'all.
Oh my gosh. We are so full still. Yeah.
Do we need to talk about Palo Brunch at all? I don't know. We did a good job there. We were going to debrief a little bit on it.
And if we didn't hit all the things, we have a bunch of different vlogs that actually cover Palo Brunch throughout the last few years, where we talk about different tips and tricks. It was just as good as always. Food was great. My entree was awesome. Maybe not my favorite, but otherwise everything else was super solid.
Everyone listen up, everybody. Listen.
The brunch entrees
are hit or miss. They are never bad, but at the same time, I'm going to say this. I don't think they've ever been great. However, everything before and after the entree is great, phenomenal. Including the service, the views, the restaurant decor itself, the theme, the chefs. It's incredible, but entree, your mileage may vary. If you go there and love the entree,
the chicken parmesan has been solid. I've gotten that quite a few times, and that has always been solid. Okay. So, one thing to know: Palo Dinner, on the other hand, their entrees are phenomenal.
Yeah. Palo Dinner is different, which we've done vlogs on that too. Sarah will link them. If not, just search our channel. It's a little chili.
I will say today's Palo version was just something extra special because we were literally going through just mountains, all sorts of stuff around us, and just because the magic and the wonder, the way Palo is, it's sort of circular, so you have glass all the way around and you can see, and it was just
it was shocking how beautiful it was. So for this Palo dining that we did, it are our best views we've ever had.
So phenomenal.
But then again, every view is almost the best view we've ever had.
That's true. It's kind of insane.
So Palo was amazing. What did we do? We hung out after that a little bit, went on the top. We already talked about that.
Lots of relaxing. And then I think sort of the last thing, again, we did most of our dinner. We didn't do the dessert. The dessert was good.
Can we back up? Cadillac Lounge.
Oh, sorry.
Cadillac Lounge. Can we give a huge shout out to, I believe her name was Ella? Ella from Ukraine. She was our server there. She was incredible. We will be seeing her again. We've only seen her once because we've only been there once so far on this cruise. But we have 5 days left, and we know you're going to follow along on those 5 days.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Again, day one is... here we go. I'm going off on a tangent. Day one is always... I could wax poetic. Day one is always the best, but also the worst day in a weird way. Anyway.
And days at sea are kind of like a little bit of a hodgepodge because
we're just at sea.
Yeah, you might be chilling, you might be going to brunch, you might be playing trivia. Like, it's just all over the place. But tomorrow's Glacier Day. And then we have lots of excursions coming up in the port. So yes, there's going to be some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, very cool. So after Cadillac Lounge, which was delicious, by the way, theming is amazing. One of our favorite restaurant lounges on any of the cruise ships already. Is anything going to beat the Hyperspace Lounge? I don't know. Watch that video. We had it to everyone. If you don't watch our Witch video, we had the Hyperspace Lounge to ourselves.
That's not the best lounge on Disney Cruise Line.
Skyline Lounge.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And Pink. But no, Cadillac Lounge I think is near the top now.
Yeah,
already.
I really like
the
and
theming
Keys.
is incredible.
I love Keys on the Magic.
Keys on the Magic is amazing.
Well, we also like the French.
Yeah,
there's
too many. But moving on, Ella from Ukraine was also awesome, just like Roberto from Italy at Palo.
Yep.
Sorry, we're just talking about it.
Yep. And then I think kind of wrapping up, our dinner was good. Yesterday we said it was very slow, and again, day one is always kind of a little bit of a challenge as they start to navigate. You know, it's a new cruise. You've got new guests coming on board, and then you have people with special dietary needs, and you want to make sure they're accommodated for, and that takes a little bit of time. Pre-ordering helps a ton, and today it moved real fast.
We were in and out in an hour, maybe a little less.
I think it was like an hour.
No more than an hour.
Yeah,
we didn't really time it. Really quickly, they had all our food prepared. My fried brie was incredible. I may have not collapsed and fallen on the ground like I normally do with it, but please believe me, that is strictly because we had Palo today.
In his mind,
my mind, I was in ecstasy.
Same with the soup, and same with his entree.
Yeah, everything was great.
Because you were even saying,
I may have not been as energetic as
off camera you were saying, you were like, this steak is actually really really awesome.
Yeah, the steak was actually pretty awesome, which is not normal for the rotational dining on a Disney cruise ship. Usually they're good. This was really good.
Yeah, it was a good dinner overall. And then the dessert, I got the chef's choice of the day, which was a combo of, which they have on all the cruise ships, a combo of a brownie and a chocolate chip cookie with some chocolate sauce.
Okay,
it was great.
And I had creme brulee, which was creme brulee. And Sarah, what do you think about creme brulee? Everyone, learn this with us, and we expect you to do it with your family and friends.
Yep, that is what we say.
That's what you do to anything. Again, it's self-explanatory. It's self-evident. We don't need to explain what is, but creme brulee.
I feel justified in my dislike of it. I know that many of you do. No. If you like it, that's awesome.
Oh, gosh, if anything we say you guys like and we don't.
Everybody has
awesome.
different taste buds and different preferences. For me, it's a texture issue. And our server today, Roberto, said the same thing. He was like, panna cotta, creme brulee. I just don't like the texture. It's just not for me.
Yeah. So I had it. It was, I had 3 bites of it. The best part of creme brulee is always the crust. Other than that, it's just really quickly.
But Alan brought you some ice cream.
And I had some ice cream. Alan brought some ice cream, which was awesome. But the best creme brulee ever is at Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera Resort at Disney World. That's good creme brulee. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of Alan, who brought us our, everything.
Yeah.
He brought, obviously he's our server. He brought us food and our drinks and everything like that. But
yeah, and one of the things that we get asked about a lot, because we have been on quite a few Disney cruise, is why do you keep going back to Disney Cruise Line? And yes, the special dietary needs options is a high thing, but also the crew. We say this pretty much every time we do a vlog. The cast members, the crew on these ships are one of the big reasons we love to come back to Disney Cruise Line. It is, to put it as Brandon would say, it is actually humbling to to talk to them, to learn more about who they are, how they've come to Disney Cruise Line, about their lives, about their families.
All the countries that are represented on board any Disney cruise ship. And I say that knowing there are many other cruise lines around this world that have the same, there's people from all over the world. I understand that. But we cruise with Disney as of now, and the Disney difference, I don't know, the Disney difference, their crew and cast members are incredible. They will talk to you, tell you all about their lives, their family, their culture, their country, their history, and they want, if you want, they want to hear about yours.
Yeah.
Because not everyone is from the United States like we are. There's people on this ship. We have heard guests speaking French, German, Spanish, and
probably everything.
Portuguese.
Yeah, people are from all
over the world. Yeah. Dutch. I'm still going with country. There are limitless languages out there, and there's limitless people.
But it is just really great to get to know a lot of the crew. And we were saying to Alan, and he was saying that he loves getting to know all the different people. He's been on the DCL
17
fleets
years.
for 17 years.
17 years.
And one of the things that we love is we have seen so many crew that we'll see move from different ships. You probably saw if you've seen some of our other ones, we've had people like Santana, who was our assistant server on one cruise. We saw him in the next one. He jumped into our video. And so it's just fun to get to see people over time, see them grow, see them move into different roles on the ships. We even saw, trying to think what his name was.
Whose name?
Oh,
describe, Sarah.
He was our
when did we do this?
Regular server on one cruise, and then he became a head server.
I know what you're talking about.
And
I can't remember.
I'm going to put it in because
we'll put a caption in here.
He's so awesome, and we got to take photos with him the last time, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And they sometimes even remember where you sit.
We have had it.
We've had stuff. It's crazy.
We've had crew members on here not only remember our names when they saw us. We didn't go up to them; they came up to us. They remember where we sat and what we ate years ago. Years later.
That's crazy.
Genuinely, again, we can't speak for everyone. We know not everyone is like this, but overwhelmingly, the Disney crew members and cast members are amazing. I don't think they're lying. If they are, they're doing a great job. But they genuinely love to talk. And if you don't want to, they won't do it either. They obviously they know how to read a room and everything like that. So you're not going to be expected to come on the cruise and just conversate with everyone if that's not how you are. But if it is how you are, be prepared for some amazing conversations as we had tonight with Alan.
Yeah. So I just wanted to shout out the amazing crew, and Alan as our server today has been phenomenal, and can't wait for the rest of the cruise and getting to know even more amazing crew members throughout the sailing. But with that, we are wrapping up today. Tomorrow is Glacier Day. We have some cool stuff planned. Not only are we going to see as many characters as possible on the top deck in their outfits, we're also going to see glaciers, which is phenomenal. And what else are we doing on Glacier Day? We're taking the boat.
Isn't that what we're... Sorry, I'm confused.
The ship.
We're going to see it on the ship. I'm sorry.
And then we are going to tender onto a tiny boat.
It's our first excursion of the cruise.
It is our first excursion of the cruise.
Which we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But we're going on...
the Glacier Explorer.
We're going on a little boat from a big ship. And we're getting closer to the glacier. We won't be walking on it or anything like that. Or will we? Maybe I'll jump overboard. I don't know. And swim to it. But it's pretty cold. We're going to be seeing icebergs tomorrow, everyone.
Icebergs,
does everyone remember Titanic? 1997, James Cameron. Really good movie, actually. I remember people were naysayers of that movie when it came out, and the world loved it and still loves it. Anyway,
but
we're going to end this.
Awesome.
So tune in tomorrow, whenever that is. Anyway, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. You guys have been amazing. You continue to be amazing. Our subscribers are awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet, just hit it. Hit subscribe.
Just hit subscribe.
Hit that little thumbs up, and it helps. The bell, all that stuff. Leave a comment, but all that stuff helps. Every channel says it. Maybe we shouldn't say it. I don't know. We're going to continue to say it for now. Anyway, is there anything else, Sarah?
I think that's it. Lots of highlights. More to come. Stay tuned.
With that, though,
we'll see you soon.
We're going to chill and then go to bed. Bye.